Hey, Mike.
Hey, Murph.
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
You know what's not going good for?
What are you talking about? We got today's. Oh, we played the Wii Shop channel today a couple times.
Yeah. Okay.
And it doesn't combine them. That's interesting.
That's interesting too. Yeah. No, we've got some bad news. Someone's about to die.
Oh, who is it?
The internet? No, not the internet. The internet will be eternal.
It's the Wii Shop channel, man.
Oh no, the Wii Shop channel is going away. Well, by the time this comes out, it's probably dead.
Yeah, actually. We are pretty prompt with our videos.
No, January 30th.
It might actually be before January 30th.
Okay.
So
wow,
we got that going for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Oh,
well,
look at the circle.
Mike, would you like to say a few words? Other than this music is.
Oh, you can spin. You can spin.
This music is hella good.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen the video where it's the Wii Shop channel music, but there's unusual pauses?
No,
they're not long enough to be like breaking the song, but they're just long enough to feel a little uncomfortable. I think that's actually the title.
Yeah. So why are we here, Mike, in this shop?
Well, I have 5,900 points. Okay. They're not going to refund me.
Jesus.
It doesn't transfer to the new systems. They're basically just like, you can't add any more points. So I'm going to end up with a couple extra.
Right.
So I figured it would be kind of fun to just peruse the menu for a moment.
All right.
There's some games on here that are not on anything else. Oh man, this is as easy as I remember.
Right. It's almost
just glide across.
So this is one of the problems of, digital only distribution that I, as a person who only wants to go digital, am kind of like, well, okay, this won't happen. And no, look, here it is happening. Like, this Space Invaders Get Even you just bought. Is this like the only place you can play it?
Yeah.
And this is the only time you can get it.
Yep.
And if you don't have the points already, you literally can't get it.
Yep.
So,
hey.
Oh yeah,
Green Mario.
Yep, you got a coin. So yeah, like that's part of digital district. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the stuff on the Wii Shop will survive, but
actually, there's a number of neat, like Konami did a couple of like remakes and remasters. Like they did Contra, which is like a compilation of a couple things. They did Castlevania, the Game Boy Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
They like remade it so it didn't suck. Because
okay,
one of the Castlevanias is really bad on the Game Boy,
mm-hmm.
and that one is not.
Okay.
And you know what else is wonderful about this service? And they will live on, obviously, is the Virtual Console, which we're not getting.
Right. We're getting something else.
We're getting a even worse digital service that they can drip feed us games and then decide, hey, we're unplugging it. So now you don't have shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm one of those dudes who's all about physical. I'm like all about limited run games, super rare games. There's a ton of these like indie game, like they'll make physicals. And I think you can probably hear the
I think
bopping in the background.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I thought we got that. Mario, you jumping like a fool.
But I always remember watching these, and they were super frustrating. Because the last 99% or whatever is like you're just sitting there like, how many fucking coins do you need?
Yeah, so I can't say that I played a lot of Wii. I did have one, like everyone.
So
I think I bought like 2 things on the Wii Shop, and one of them was Netflix.
So you had to buy Netflix.
Oh yeah, I bought all of Netflix.
Damn, that must have been a purchase. How many Wii points was that?
Look, I remember back when Netflix was a disc that you had to put in.
So go with that. My first. So I grew up in a town called Glen Cove, and we had an FYE. That was our only like game store in a sense. I mean, obviously it's not a game store, but
right.
So I actually saw the presentation for the Wii being announced and went to the store and told them that they need to start reserves. Not only that, but I reserved a game that actually never came out called Project Hammer.
Oh, I think I've heard about that actually.
Yeah. I have a little slip of paper. It's a receipt for Project Hammer, and I used to like bug a friend that worked at FYE. I was like, "When am I getting this game?"
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got my $5 back.
Man!
I think I was just there, and I was like, "I want my game."
Man, Mario, what is this doing?
We're probably running on one server. And we're probably one of like 2 people trying to get rid of their last points. And that one server is not happy with 2 people on it.
Man.
So we're stuck in coin hell.
God.
So I was the first in line. I skipped that day of school. I was the first in line. I camped out like an hour before. Mm-hmm. And like that may not seem hardcore, but in my town that was like ridiculous because I was like the only person that would do that.
Right.
But I got the Wii. And then a buddy of mine, his name was Justin, and I stayed up like all night playing it. Mm. And I think I had Excite Truck, Rayman Raving Rabbids, and I got Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Tenkaichi 2 or something.
So yeah, generic Dragon Ball.
And it was the funniest thing, because it was probably about 6 a.m. The sun was coming up, and the game, like, shouts at you. Mm-hmm. It's like, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2! And we were both so fucking burnt out from playing games for so long that when it started shouting at me, we both just kind of like recoiled. It was pretty great. But this good Wii memories. We were, swinging the remote in not a suggestive manner.
Right.
Man, that's a lot of coins.
God, Mario, what are you...
I guess we're just here forever now. This is life.
Well, I mean, in a way, aren't we all just hitting that block until we...
Hey!
We did it!
That was a bigger game, though.
Yeah.
Now we're going to download like an NES game, and it's going to be like, ding, 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 okay, ding, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Why don't we go back and look at the channels? I think there's only like 2 left. Yeah, look at that.
Transfer and...
You can transfer. And then
Skyward Sword save data?
Yeah, so if you had the Wii version and you wanted to play it on Wii U.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, it was a Wii game, cough, cough.
Right.
Just as much as Breath of the Wild was a Wii U game.
Breath of the Wild actually kind of
come out a week before.
All right.
We're not delaying it for the Switch, okay?
Uh-huh.
Oh, but look at, just want like you to sit in the glory.
Okay. What's in the glory?
So, NES, 92 titles.
Right.
We have, what, on our little digital Nintendo Switch thing?
Like 20?
20. I think it's up to like 29 now, or 28.
Oh, okay.
Because they put out 2 this month.
Ooh.
One's Japanese. So the third one, it was Japanese, so we didn't get it.
Oh,
so
good.
They can't even do 3 a month for us.
Yeah.
Then we got SNES. Oh, there's a rumor that SNES is coming to the Nintendo Online.
Not yet, though.
That might not make it suck. Like, it might be okay. I'd say the biggest beef that I have with the Nintendo Online that they have right now is that they put out the NES Classic, and it had a really good game list, and then they gave us this, and it's a weaker game list and less titles, and I was like, N64, which is pretty cool. Turbo Graphics. This is actually my introduction to the Turbo Graphics.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah.
I only had like 1 or 2 games from here, I think.
Here's on Bomberman.
Bomberman and Bonk. Yeah, those were the 2 games I grabbed at first. And I was just like, what the fuck is the Turbo Graphics? I'm not going to lie, it totally made me a fan.
Okay.
Sega Genesis, of course. I mean, that's,
right.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Sega can.
What?
I don't know.
Neo Geo. Neo Geo is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's a cool console.
The Master System, more Sega goodness. And then this...
Yeah, what's in here?
Was probably the coolest thing.
Okay.
Or the second coolest. This is probably one of my favorite arcade games.
Okay.
And the fact that it had Black Tiger, it blew my mind as a kid. I was just like, what? What? Why? What?
X's. So,
yeah, and then there's Ghosts and Goblins, but the arcade version.
Right.
Ninja Gaiden, the arcade version. Rygar. Like, this is so fucking cool. They have fucking arcade games. Space Harrier. Star Force, Super Hang-On. Tecmo Bowl. It's actually like one of the only... The Tower of...
Duraga?
Daruga?
Okay.
Look at that.
That looks like a thing.
We can't zoom in.
Yep.
That's too advanced.
Nintendo.
Wolf Battlefield, Wonder Boy, and Monsterland. That's pretty cool. And then there's like I think 1 or 2 games on this list. Oh, one, yeah.
Zaxxon.
But yeah, I mean that's
certainly is
that's really like the fact. I mean, they have 20 titles and they have Black Tiger, so Black Tiger matters. The rest of them,
okay, sure. I've never heard of Black Tiger, but
what the is wrong with you, Murphy?
Well,
I think we're gonna play Black Tiger on the channel at some point.
At some point, all right. Well, better get it now because otherwise, boo.
Otherwise, I'll have to download it. That's another thing. Is like Nintendo's like super anti-download, but they're also like super anti-giving us games.
Well, it's weird, but like now they're also on Humble, which is weird.
Yeah, but there's no discount.
Yeah, that's the other. I don't know what the end game is there. Like,
I think they just want you to buy their games.
I guess,
but they're current games. Like they're like
right. Yeah, of course.
Stop buying or downloading old shit.
But like,
give me all your money.
So like, I'm. It's cool that Humble's doing that, but like, why would I buy it from Humble if there's no discount? You know, you see what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
just kidding.
The Switch is there. I go to the shop and I can see it.
Yeah.
And I can get it there, and I don't have to like.
If
I've never bought one from Humble, but I assume they give you a code that you then go into the shop and type in. So I guess it's a way for someone to buy it for someone who doesn't. Is it for grandma? Is that how that works?
Oh, you can use the D-pad. That's nice.
I guess I could buy you something for Switch.
Yeah, you can gift things on the Switch, I think, too, though.
Right, but without a Switch.
Yeah. I think it's also like if you're just a dude who likes Humble Bundle.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's someone who's doing it.
All right, this will be the last thing we download. At some point, I'll spend some more points. I'm going to do some hardcore research.
Right, because like we said, you can't add any more points.
Yeah, this is it. This is. Oh, it's Red Mario.
Oh man, the Red Mario.
If you have damn, I can't do anything about it. So if you get Fire Mario, you can actually throw fireballs.
Oh.
I was really hoping to get that. But like that's something we'll never see again. Like there's so many like weird. Wow, look how fast it is.
Yeah, it's only on a 64 game.
That's true. In 64 Classic, what do you think?
Yeah, it'll happen. But
is it going to be better than the PlayStation Classic?
Oh yeah.
Have you heard that is already being sold at like?
Super discount. Yeah. I don't. It's fine.
You know what's super funny? The hardware is pretty good.
I heard the hardware's okay.
Yeah, the hardware's solid. Like the guts, it basically was just they needed to fix the emulator.
Right. That's what I heard that they started doing the European version of Tekken, which like
9 of
objectively
the games
works less good than the.
Yeah, well, it runs at 50 hertz.
Right.
But the way they were displaying it in 60, so apparently it was like just chunking some of the frames.
Oh, good.
So it's like they had it set to English mode, but they were playing a PAL game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like... So not only was it not as fast in a game where you want to count frames, so it's not as smooth, but there's also skips because they didn't sync it up.
Right.
Literally, all they needed to do was like flip a few toggles and they could have fixed it.
So my guess is someone saw, okay, hey, Nintendo made a bunch of money on the NES Classic. in a year I need you to have something out. And it wasn't somebody who cared. It was a guy saying, all right, let's get this thing going. Shut up, nerd. I don't want to hear about your PAL versus US. I want this done.
Some jerk executive that you were like, he's the actual person you want to shove in the closet?
That or like there's some stupid lawyer thing that like it was like $100,000 cheaper to get the PAL versus the US. You know?
Bye.
Bye, Wii. You have good music.
Do have good music.
All right. Well,
but wanna real quick do Everybody Votes channel?
Is it still alive?
No, I don't think so. Actually, where is it? Did they? I think they deleted.
Did they delete it from your machine? Yeah. You do not have Everybody Votes.
Actually, here's something. Oh, okay. That would take too long. I was going to try to go back to when I first had it, and I was like, it would be kind of cool to see
what year?
Oh, that's a holiday.
Oh.
Or no, this is a holiday.
What?
Okay, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I had more channels on here.
Yeah, they probably took them off.
That's kind of a bummer. Like, even if they didn't work, I don't want them to, like... Because I remember what is it? Everybody Votes channel. Super dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb, but it was...
It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. So
Cats versus dogs.
So basically, yeah, it was just like you got presented a question, you answered yes or no,
and then you could see by like region, like who voted for what. Most people in America voted dog, but like I think somewhere in Europe they voted cat, and I was just like, those bastards. Actually, cats are cool. Dogs and cats are cool.
Okay, fair.
But what's it called? And then there was the Weather Channel. I never used that really. Yeah. There was the 3D map.
I never used that one.
So it was just literally like you could like put your me on a map, and it gave you like the Google Street View thing.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, I think that was the thing. I remember. I don't know if it was on the Google map or this, but I was in college. Like when that first came out, like going around like an idiot, and I like found my house. I mean, like everybody did,
right? Yeah, literally.
And I like texted my dad at the time, like, "Hey, I'm looking at the front door," or something like that, and he was like heated because I should have been in Florida, so he thought I was somehow like flew up there.
What?
And like I don't know, it was just a crazy thing, but I was just like, "Oh, whoops! Hey, I think that's a sign."
Yep.
But you know what? It's 10:34 a.m. That's not true. That's totally off.
No, it's yeah.
But hey, you know, it's kind of nice looking back at the Wii.
Goodbye, Wii. I mean, you'll still work, but like mine's also in a closet, and I'm actually not sure where it is.
So, side note, I'm going to throw up a quick clip after. When I plugged this in without the HDMI splitter, for whatever reason, this capture card despises the Wii. Only the Wii mode. The Wii U was fine. Everything was pink.
Oh.
And like it didn't have the color black. It turned black into pink.
All right.
Well, so just imagine everything with like a shade of pink everywhere.
They won't have to. They'll see.
Yeah. Well, you.
Okay.
It's bad.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. So where can they find you, Murph?
At Dork Night Show. And at dinosaursAreCool.com.
Oh, actually, something to note. We're going to try something a little different. Murph wants to do a long play.
Yeah. Well, should we reveal? Yeah. No. All right. Let's reveal it.
Okay.
Alpha Protocol.
I don't know what that is.
It's Hidden Gem.
I have it twice now, but I don't know what it is.
It's great. We're gonna play it. It's gonna be good. We're gonna hopefully record right after this.
All right. Peace.